Hi guys, today is the day of 27th of Stuttering Technique and the episode today is Believe You Can Do This. Let's get started.
Hi, my dear
Hi my
friends.
dear
It's
friends,
Jenny
it's
here.
Jenny here.
Today
I
I
want to
pause and
pause and
say
say thank you for your beautiful comment.
Every time I
Every
sit
time
down
I
to
sit
read
down
them,
and read
it
them,
feels like
it feels like opening little letters from my friends all over the world. Some make me
Some
laugh,
give me strength,
some give me
and some
strength,
touch me so
and some
deeply that I
things
just
me
sit
deeply
quietly
that I
for a
just sit quietly for a
letting
moment,
the words
letting the
sink
words
in.
sink in.
Your
Your
comments
comments remind me that I'm not
speaking
speaking into a void. We are
connected
connected through stories,
through
through
struggles,
struggle, through small victories. And even though we may be far apart, this may feel like one warm group we share together. So please notice, I'm read what you write, and I carry your words with me. Thank you for being here, for listening, for sharing a piece of your heart with me. Some days we feel strong, we feel focused, we believe in our dreams, but other days it's different. You wake up and something inside you already tired. You look at the mirror and your first thought isn't kind. You question everything, your plans, your ability, your work. That little whisper of I'm not good enough slip in before your first sip of coffee. Have you ever had a moment like that? I have, many times. It's strange how quiet self-doubt can be. It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it comes gently, like a fog. You don't even notice at first, and suddenly you lose motivation. You hesitate to take action. You scroll through other people's lives, and something inside you say, "You can do it," but I can't. Why? That voice feels so convincing. And how we do change that voice without pretending to be someone else. That's what we are going to explore today. This episode isn't about just about motivation, it's about healing the part of you that forgets your dream. And while you talk, we'll also be learning natural English to calm, emotional language. So you're not just practicing listening, you're connecting with language.
So you're not just practicing listening.
You connecting with the languages in real and personal way.
Let's begin. You weren't born
born
in self-doubt.
self-doubt.
voice
That
inside
voice say you,
The one that
the one that
"You're not
say
ready,"
you're not ready,
or
or
"You'll
you
probably
probably fail.
That
That
voice
voice
was
was
built
built
over
over
time.
time.
Maybe
Maybe it came from
A
childhood. A teacher who didn't believe in you, a parent who compared you to others, or maybe it came later from rejection or disappointment, or being left out when we really wanted. Whatever source, that voice didn't come from your first, it comes from fear, and fear is storyteller. It loves to write.
Fear is a storyteller.
It loves to write sense endings before the story even begins. But here's something I want to hold you on to. You are not your fear, and you are not the voice that doubts you. You're the one listening to it. And because you can hear that voice, you also have power to speak back to it. You see, belief doesn't always come first. Sometimes you have to act before you live.
You speak one brave sentence.
We show up even if your heart is shaking and something inside you shifts.
shifts.
Let me tell you a part two.
You've already
You already done hard thing in your life. You got them through moments when your thoughts wouldn't. You grow in the way you didn't even notice. You survive heartbreak, disappointment, confusion, and somehow you're still here, still trying, still listening, still learning. That matters. It means you're stronger than your self-doubt wants you to believe. So the next time this speak will come saying, you can't do it, pause for just a moment. Take a breath. And ask yourself, who is speaking? Because your true voice is quieter, but still there. It says, Maybe I'm not perfect, but I'm growing.
It says,
It says I don't have to be fearless to move
Most of
forward.
all, it says,
Or almost
I'm allowed to
I
believe in
allowed to
myself.
believe in myself.
Even now,
Even like this.
You don't need
You
to
don't
fix
need to fix
everything in one day.
everything in one
What if
day.
today
What
you just
if today
believed
you believe
a
a
little?
little?
We
We often think that believing in
ourselves
ourselves means we have to feel confident all the time.
But
That's not true.
Confidence
Confidence isn't a permanent feeling.
It comes
and goes. What really builds belief is experience. And experience starts just one small win. Let's take a step back.
Think
Think about it a time when you surprise yourself. Maybe you spoke English in public for the first time. Maybe you asked questions in class, even though your voice was shaking. Or maybe you just go out of bed in a hard day and show up anyway. You may not feel like a big deal in the moment, but it's worth.
Because
Because every time you act, even when it's hard,
you
prove something to yourself. I can try, I can grow, I can do hard things.
And
And slowly, that proof become belief.
Sometimes we
Sometimes we wait for a big dramatic moment to feel strong. We think we need perfect plan or big achievement, or huge sign from universe that say, you are ready now. But you know what actually works? Doing one tiny thing even when you're scared. Because one small win tell your brain, see? You didn't quit, you didn't run, you did something and it worked. Let me give you an example. I remember one of my listeners. Her name is Henny from Korea. She sent me a message a few months ago. She always wanted to improve her English. She felt embarrassed to be. Her pronunciation wasn't perfect. She was afraid of being judged. For years, she avoided of every opportunity to use English. But one day, she made a small decision to speak one sentence to a tourist in her town, just one. She said, "Excuse me, do you need help?" The tourist smiled and said, "Yes." They had short conversation just for a few sentences. But when it ended, Hannah said she almost cried. Not because it was perfect, but because she did it. That's one woman changed everything. It wasn't about grammar. It was about fluency. It was about bravery. Now she breaks a little more every day. She watches videos, listens to podcasts, joins conversation online, all because one small win that told her, I can. So, what's your one step? Maybe it's speaking out loud when you usually stay silent. Maybe it's writing one journal entry in English. Maybe you're standing up for someone the firm way. Whenever it is, don't wait for confidence to comfort. Let our comfort. Let belief follow. When you do something small, don't dismiss it. Don't say, oh, it's nothing, because it's something. It's proof. It's evidence. It's beginning of new belief. You may not see it yet, but your courage is already growing. One tiny win at a time. And if you feel like you failed before, remember this. The person who failed is still the person who tried, and that person who can raise again. Here's a soft reminder. Good things don't always start with fireworks. Sometimes they begin with quiet yes. Yes, I will try. Yes, I will do things today. Yes, I believe I can do it. Even a little, that little yes can change your direction completely. And who knows, maybe a year from now, you look back at the day and realize it was you turning point. When you ever feel like making progress, and then suddenly you slip back again. It's like climbing a hill. You're tumbling down a few steps. You get frustrated. You ask yourself, why am I still struggling with this? I thought I worked past it already. You feel like you fell. But let me tell you something gently. You didn't fail. You're just human. Progress isn't straight growth. It's never worse. Growth is more like spiral. You return to the same place, but you meet them with different hurt each time. A little stronger, a little wiser. Let's pause here and breathe that in. Just because you're having a hard day doesn't mean you look back to the beginning. Just because something is difficult again doesn't mean you're not growing. Sometimes the most powerful growth happens in quiet moments. No one sees you. When you're tired, but keep going. When you're scared, but still try. When you fall, but get up again. It's part of experience when you first started. I have been what teaching.
Stop podcasting.
I already been teaching English for many years, but starting a podcast that felt different. It felt personal, vulnerable. My voice, my story out in the world. At first, it went well. I feel proud. I received kind messages. I thought, yes, I found something that really connects with people. But then, something unexpected happened. One week, I released an episode it didn't do very well. The viewer dropped, the fewer comments. The algorithm isn't like this. And just like that, my mind started whispering, maybe you're not good at this after all. Maybe you already picked. Maybe you should stop. Is it strange how those things you can feel like the end? But when I remember, this dip doesn't erase everything I've done. It's a part of journey. The dip is not a dead end, and the curse in the road. So I kept going. And the next episode, it reached more people than ever before. That moment taught me something I want you to remember too. A setback is a sign of quit. It's a sign of pause, breathe, and keep moving. You're allowed to feel disappointed. You're allowed to rest. But don't let one touch moment erase all the small victory that needs you here. Maybe English learning feels slow. Maybe you make the same mistake again and again. Maybe you're trying to change the habit and you slip back. It's okay. Even plans don't grow every day. Some days they just rest and take in a life. Some days they survive the storm. And even then, they're still alive, still becoming. You're just like that. So if today is heavy, if your past looks messy, if you're doubting yourself, remember this: progress isn't a straight line, but the path parked in full of circle, curve, and fire step forward. And every time you choose to keep going, that's progress too. You don't need to be perfect to be proud of yourself. Just honest, just gentle, just steady.
Because
even when you feel like you're going to the circle, when you're still moving forward, the person you're becoming is the person worth believing in. This is idea bravery always feels grow. The brave people are fearless, loud, and full of certainty. But the truth?
Learning something is never easy. It just takes time and a lot of persistence. But that's fine. That's my job.
Most real courage doesn't lie it at all. That's at all. It looks like working on a hard day. You're still showing up. It look like saying, I'm trying. Even when hers is second. It looks like being afraid and doing it anyway. You don't have to feel brave to be fired. When you first move abroad, when I first moved abroad, when my early training, I didn't know anyone. I had 1,000 miles of my family. I could barely speak the local language. From the food to the transportation, felt unfamiliar. Unfamiliar. That's one day in particular I never forgot. I had just started my job. I needed to take the bus to school for another district. I write everything down: the bus number, the stop, the transfer point, the sign, words on in language I couldn't read. I got off the wrong stop. I panicked. My phone had no signal. I didn't know how to ask for directions. I remember standing on the street corner, completely frozen, tears were coursing at the corner of my eyes. In that moment, I truly believed I could do it. I want to go back home, but I didn't. I breathed. I waited. I tried again. Eventually, a kind old man noticed my face and pointed me at the right spot. I nodded, bowed, and thank him in only words I knew.
And that day,
And that day,
what
I thought it wouldn't break me actually built me.
because
Because I didn't feel great, but I act anyway, and that made me greater. Maybe you're facing something that needs to be. The dream that scares you, that challenge that makes you question yourself. And the next step, you keep delaying because you're waiting for feel more ready. But here part two, I want you to hold in your heart. You don't have to wait to feel ready. You don't have to wait to feel finished. Start small, start scared, start messy, just start. Because beginning in the breathing part, and every time you begin, you believe growth, even if just little. Even recording this podcast, I done it so many times, but there is still day I hesitate. I wonder, will the episode have someone? Would it be enough? And then I remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about offering something real, even when it's imperfect. And so I speak. And you can too. Speak your thoughts. Start your project. Learn your first sentences in a new language. Send an email, apply for a beginning. Be beginner, because beginner.
Be the beginner.
Because being beginner isn't weakness. It's courage that the person is strong. And if your voice sick, your hand tremble. If your mind screams, what if I fail? That's okay. That's still bravery. And one day, you look back and realize that every moment you felt the smallest, was the moment you took biggest step. Sometimes you just believe like the pace of it's like a place we need to arrive at. We tell ourselves, when I'm better, I believe in myself. When I finally succeed, I trust that I'm enough. When I trust everything, I feel proud who I am. But belief doesn't wait at first line. They'll grow with you. And right now, even if you can't see it, even if you feel lost and behind, you already become the person you need to be. You are. Because belief isn't something unlocked all at all. It's something you water gently and quiet movement. No one sees. And in how you speak to yourself when you make a mistake, and in how you rest when you try without guilt, and in how you keep learning, even if it's slow, and maybe you don't realize it yet. But the fact that you're still here, listening, breathing, reflecting, trying, is proving that belief that already begun. You're already on your way. Not because everything is perfect, but because you haven't given up. You choose kindness over shame. You're learning patience with yourself. You're opening your heart to a new way of thinking. That's not failure. That's transformation. Think about it. A tree doesn't try to become a tree. It just grows slowly, naturally, from seed to sprout to be something strong and rooted. And you growing the same way. You may not feel strong yet. You may feel still the void down something. But somewhere deeper, new voice erasing too. It says you are learning, you are growing, you are worthy. Right now, not someday. So if you're waiting for a big sign that says you're allowed to believe in yourself, here it is. This is your sign. Believe you can do it, not because it's easy, but because it's matter. Because the world doesn't need a perfect person of you. It needs to be honest with you, the becoming you. The one who's still learning is to try, to love, to dream, and most of all, the one who learning to believe in themselves, gently and truly. That's more than enough. Before we end, I just want to say this directly to you. Yes, you. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're not late.
You're on a
You are on
path
the
that's
path
unfolding
that
in ways you may not
unfolding in the way you
understand
may
yet.
be not understanding yet. But one day, look back and see that every slow moment, every tear, every down, every quiet step forward were part of something beautiful growing inside. When your tech day comes, I hope you remember this, not mine, yours. The voice inside you that says, maybe I can. You don't need to become someone else. You only need to become yourself. With kindness, with courage, with care. I believe in you. And I hope that just maybe this helps you believe in you too. Thank you for spending this time with me. If the episode spoke to your heart, I love to you to first. I love
spoke to your heart.
I love for you to share with someone who may need
Until
it.
next
Until next time, take your time.
your time.
So this is the end of the episode today. Thank you for listening.